sagging belly, farewell with your fear of Hitler, farewell with your mouth of bad short stories, farewell with your fingers of rotten mandolins, with your arms of fat Patterson porches, with your belly of strikes and smokestacks, with your chin of Trotsky and Spanish War, with your voice singing for the decay of overworked, broken workers, with your nose of bad lay, with your nose of the smell of pickles of Newark, with your eyes of Russia, with your eyes of no money, with your eyes of false China, with your eyes of Aunt Eleanor, with your eyes of starving India, with your eyes pissing in the park, with your eyes of America taking a fall, with your eyes of failure at the piano, with your eyes of the relatives in California, with your eyes of Ma Rainey dying in an ambulance, with your eyes of Czechoslovakia attacked by robots, with your eyes going to painting class at night in the Bronx, with your eyes of killer grandma you see on the horizon of the fire escape, with your eyes running naked out of the apartment, screaming into the hall, with your eyes being led away by policemen to an ambulance, with your eyes strapped down on the operating table, with your eyes with pancreas removed, with your eyes of appendix operation, with your eyes of abortion, with your eyes of ovaries removed, with your eyes of shock, with your eyes of lobotomy, with your eyes of divorce, with your eyes of stroke, with your eyes alone, with your eyes, with your eyes, with your eyes, with your death full of flowers. 5. Caw, 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 crows shriek in the white sun over the gravestones in Long Island. Lord, 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 Naomi, underneath this grass, my half-life, and my own as hers. Caw, 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 my eye to be buried in the same ground where I stand, an angel, Lord, Lord, great eye that stares at all and moves in a black cloud. Caw, caw, strange cry of being flung up into the sky over the waving trees. Lord, Lord, O grinder of beyond, great giant beyonds, and my voice in the boundless fields of shoal. Caw, caw, in the call time out, rent of foot and wing, an instant of the universe. Lord, an echo in the sky, the wind through ragged leaves, the roar of memory. Caw, 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 caw. All years my birth a dream. Caw, caw. New York, the broken shoe, the vast high school. Caw, caw. All visions of the Lord, 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 Lord. Caw, 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 caw. Lord, caw, caw, caw. Lord. Paris, December 57, New York, 1959. In some parts of that, you can really hear the influence he had on Bob Dylan. We have Jeff Moeller joining us from Arizona over the telephone. Let's see if he answers the phone. We lost most of you, it seems like. Hello, Jeff. We have you on speakerphone.
Okay.
Would you like to read an Allen Ginsberg poem for Allen Ginsberg's birthday?
Yeah, I'll do that first.
Okay. We're ready when you are.
Okay, so this is called Homework. And it's an homage to Kenneth Koch. If I were doing my laundry, I'd wash my dirty Iran. I'd throw in my United States and pour on the ivory soap. Scrub up Africa, put all the birds and elephants back in the jungle. I'd watch the Amazon River and clean the oily Carib and Gulf of Mexico. Rub that smog off the North Pole, wipe up all the pipelines in Alaska. Rub-a-dub-dub for Rocky Flats and Los Alamos. Flush that sparkly cesium out of Love Canal. Rinse down the acid rain over the Parthenon and Sphinx. Drain sludge out of the Mediterranean basin and make it azure again. Put some bluing back into the sky over the Rhine. Bleach the little clouds so snow return white as snow. Cleanse the Hudson, Thames, and Neckar. Drain the suds out of Lake Erie. Then I throw Big Asia in one giant load and wash out the blood in Agent Orange. Dump the whole mess of Russia and China in the ringer. Squeeze out the tattletale gray of U.S. Central American police state. And put the planet in the dryer and let it sit 20 minutes or in neon till it came out clean. And that's from 26, 1980.
All right.
And then, so for the next poems are Amiri Baraka. And these are just pertinent to today. This one's called Oklahoma Enters the Third World. After the bombing, I saw Americans on television, their faces exiled from the candy brain destroying fraud, fakery, and madness of their culture. They did not look like Cupid dolls or the ads. Their faces were pulling away from the monkey dick slavery, clan wax, Nazi, white supremacy, primitive cave, savage, airbrushed, violent, greedy, ignorant culture. The wax faces melted with their eyes, and they, for a moment, felt the truth. And for that moment came into the world, and like most of the rest of us in the world, they were actually crying. And then this is called Americana. They hate the idea of love and disconnect it from power and intellect by claiming only 5 senses and sex. And then the last one, which is my favorite thing that I learned from Amiri Baraka, is the Loku, which is, instead of the haiku, he had the black version called Loku. And it goes, craziness is no act. Not to act is craziness. Okay, thank you.
Oh, thanks, Jeff. Do you want to play a song?
Sure.
Do you have your guitar next to you?
Yeah.
Do you want to join us live over the internet?
Sure.
Do you know how to do that?
I think so. I send a request, or you do?
Yeah, like you can, whoops, excuse me. Let's see here. Oh, you're not there anymore. Whoops. You're not there anymore.
I know, I'm on the phone. I'll go back.
Okay, I'll read a poem while you're going back, and then as soon as I'm done with the poem, I'll let you join us live to play a song. Okay, bye. This is Allen Ginsberg's birthday annual So You're a Poet reading. I don't know how well you can hear me or not. We're reading some poems of Allen Ginsberg, and it's also Marilyn Monroe's birthday today. She was born 94 years ago today, and Allen Ginsberg was born 94 years ago on Wednesday. This is a poem by Allen Ginsberg, written in 1959. It's called Mescaline. Can you guys hear? If anybody's listening, can you hear? Okay, this is called Mescaline. Rotting Ginsberg, I stared in the mirror naked today. I noticed the old skull. I'm getting balder. My pate gleams in the kitchen light under thin hair, like the skull of some monk in old catacombs, lighted by a guard with flashlight, followed by a mob of tourists. So there is death by Kitten Muse, and looks into the closet. Boito sings on the phonograph tonight his ancient song of angels. Antonius, bust in brown photograph, still gazing down from my wall. A light burst from God's delicate hand sends down a wooden dove to a calm virgin. Beato Angelico's universe, the cat's gone and the scrawls around the floor. What happens when the death gong hits Rotting Ginsberg on the head? What universe do I enter? Death, 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 the cat's at rest, and we're ever free of Rotting Ginsbergs. Let it decay, thank God I know, thank who, thank you, O Lord, beyond my eye. The past must lead somewhere, the path, through the rotting shit dump, through the Angelico orgies, beep amid a burst of babe and begone. Perhaps that's the answer, wouldn't know till you had a kid. I don't know, never had a kid, never will at the rate I'm going. Yes, I should be good, I should get married, find out what it's all about. But I can't stand these women all over me, smell of Naomi Irk, I'm stuck with this familiar Rotting Ginsberg. Can't stand boys even anymore, can't stand can't stand, and who wants to get fucked up the ass really? Immense seas passing over the flow of time. Who wants to be famous and sign autographs like a movie star? I want to know. I want ridiculous to know what rotting Ginsberg. I want to know what happens after I rot because I'm already rotting. My hair's falling out. I've got a belly. I'm sick of sex. My ass drags in the universe. I know too much and not enough. I want to know what happens after I die. Well, soon I'll find out soon enough. Do I really want to need to know now? Is that any use at all? Use, death, 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 God, 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 the Lone Ranger, the rhythm of the typewriter. What can I do in heaven by pounding on typewriter? I'm stuck. Change the record. Gregory, excellent. He's doing just that. And I'm too curious, conscious of a million ears at present, creepy ears, making commerce, too many pictures in the newspapers, faded yellow press clippings. I'm going away from the poem to be Drac, contemplative, trash of the mind, trash of the world. Man is half trash, all trash in the grave. What can Williams be thinking? And Patterson, death so much on him so soon, so soon. Williams, what is death? Do you face the great question now each moment? Or do you forget at breakfast looking at your old ugly love in the face? Are you prepared to be reborn, to give release to this world, to enter heaven, or give release and be done and see a lifetime, all eternity gone over into naught? A trick question proposed by the moon to the answerless earth. No glory for man, no glory for man, no glory for me, no point writing when the spirit doth not lead. New York, 1959, Allen Ginsberg on mescaline. The first poem I picked to read, Abby read it. We have 1,000 pages of poems, and we both picked the same poem to read, Green Automobile. Next, we have Jeff joining us from live from Arizona. Let's see what happens here. It's, Marilyn Monroe's 94th birthday today, and Allen Ginsberg's 94th birthday on Wednesday. For some reason, Jeff is not joining as fast as we would like it. We're waiting for somebody to join us live from Arizona. Okay, we have Jeff joining us live. There, we can see you now, Jeff.
Hi.
Can you turn your phone sideways?
It is sideways.
Can you turn it not sideways then?
Well, I got to keep the microphone like, is that good or am I upside down?
I don't know. It doesn't matter anymore. We can just hear you. How about if we just play?
I'll just do a satanic performance for you. Okay?
I don't know. I don't agree with that, but you can do it sideways or, any way you want.
Inverted, I meant.
When I just put my phone up right side up, the microphone can still hear even though it's on something.
Does that work? Do you hear me?
That works great. I can hear you perfectly and I can see you perfectly.
Okay.
I have to go out and somebody just called in. I got to call them and tell them we have to wait till you're done.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Broken pocket, raining water, climbed tall trees in the sun, heart and thought, standing in place, proceed to breathe. Caution will blossom from its seed. And all of the colors that are in your head you will become when you are dead. Come from the meaning line, translating dreams from my head. Appear me a night, standing in place, proceed to breathe. Caution will blossom from its seed. And all of the colors that are in your head you will become when you are dead. Place proceed to breathe. Caution come, you will breathe. And the colors that are in your head you will become when you are dead. Ooh, 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 ooh.
You
Okay,
can't see the ticker?
No?
Okay, it automatically signs us out after an hour because then it can only hold an hour of information. So we're going to sign off and come right back on with Steve Hu. Thanks, Jeff.